All right, here's the deck list. Arcum Daggson, Blightsteel Colossus, Conduit of Ruin, Consecrated Sphinx, Diversion Unit. Slow it down and read it if you want. Doom Mover gets us a land on top, a leveler, combo piece, metal worker, or more. This is the deck list. I'll actually put the deck list in the link. But if you notice, I have a lot of low casting cost artifacts. That's because you want them to play quick. And the goal is, and you got this guy to kind of milk through some stuff. This guy to go infinite. This guy to kind of go, get them when you all these combo pieces and stuff. You'll see. Let's just play test it, and yeah. So we'll start with this, I guess. What's good? That's funny. We're gonna go island, mana vault. Next turn. Now there's a lot of things we could do here. I think the wisest thing to do would be to go ahead and get this guy out. He's the most important, the critical piece. Next turn, lose a life. That stays tapped. We're going to go ahead and put this into play. And so many options here. But I think what I want to do is go this one and then play the blue for this one. So this gives me 3. We'll go 1, 2, and then that one, and we're leaving one floating because there's no such thing as mana burn anymore. He's no longer sick, so we'll just kill him, and we'll view all, and we'll go Basalt Monolith. Then we're going to go next turn. That stays tapped. I don't know why this doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't lock down. There's probably a way to, but I just remind myself to just keep tapping it, and yeah, lose the life. So now all my artifacts are reduced. That's funny. We could have Vesuva come in as that, but we're not. Instead, we're going to tap him to actually, yeah, we're going to tap him to just destroy him because I don't care. And then we're going to go Forsaken Monument. Now, turn 4, we have infinite mana because these two combo. And we're going to play this one. And I could put I can put a island into my hand, which I'll do because I want to thin my deck. And then we'll throw this in. It can be an artifact or creature. Now we could copy this and then turn this into a 5/5 flyer, which is hilarious. But I would more than likely they would have something I would copy. For now, let's say they don't, right? Let's say they don't. So we're just going to make another copy of this. As stupid as that is what we're going to do. Okay. And then that gets us another island. And look, there just happens to be one there. We can put our hand, close and shuffle. Now, again, we're infinite here. So we're going to go ahead and now we're going to Cyclonic Rift and get rid of all of their crap on turn 4, which really makes people angry. Now what we're going to do, wait a minute. Shnikes. I think I didn't lay a land. I think I didn't lay a land because I only got 2 there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to time twister. So look, they just returned all their stuff to their hand. Now I'm making them get rid of it and put it all in their library. Ha ha ha. In your faces. You worked so hard for all of that, and now it's gone. We shuffle and we draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what do you know? We have a combo piece. We went infinite. Now we have infinite clown cars and infinite powered clown car and an infinite number of 1/1 white clown robot artifacts. Now, admittedly, they could possibly, do something to get rid of that. But, they could wrath. They could wrath. They could exile all these. There's ways that people could get rid of this stuff. I'm just showing you what can be done. And what we would do is we would destroy one of these little 1/1 clown robot artifacts. And now watch this. This is where the fun begins. We go to chromatic orrery. Now, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Now we can play whatever we want. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and play this to draw 2 cards. And I think I already have a way to combo off for the win, but nope. Nope. I don't. Haven't played a land yet, though. At the very least, we could Cyclonic Rift again. Yeah, we would probably Cyclonic Rift, and with my infinite clown cars. So here's what we would do. We would play this. View all. Cyclonic Rift. Move to hand. Close and shuffle. And again, this is infinite. I can play whatever the hell I want. Boom. Drop that there. And swing out with all of my infinite 3/3 clown things to everyone. And they're dead. They're dead. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a way to win, you idiot. We would play this and attach it to one of the clown cars. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, create a token, blah, blah, blah. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts with the same name as one another, you win the game. And these artifacts are called 1/1 clown robot artifact creature tokens. So there's 2 ways to win the game on turn 5. Now, we just restarted, so let's play again. Would we want to run with this is the question. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't. So we're going to restart. We're taking a mulligan. This is better. Much better. We're going to play Urza Saga so that on turn 3 we can fetch for our soul ring. I forgot to draw Schnikes. Anyways, now, next turn, we're going to go ahead and play Polluted Delta to fetch for our island. See, the reason we play those is to thin our deck. That's all it's about. Thinning the deck, making sure that we can get what we need. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to play Dune Mover. Search for a basic land card, reveal it, and put that card on top. Do we want to do that? I don't see why not. Shuffle, island, and we'll just move the top of library. I love having all the land that I need. Now, it's turn 3. We sack it. Search for the Ring of Souls. Yes, sir. Throw in Ring of Souls. Now, I have to go 2, 3, 4. Oh, Schnikes. I misplayed. Probably should have went there first. So I misplayed. It happens. It happens sometimes. But now we have to wait a turn. But now is it protects it. But that's it. But that was highly disappointing, Duckworth. Highly disappointing that you would misplay that in such a foolish manner. Now we're going to play this which allows us to scry 2. I think it's put 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. We'll keep that on top because that's a combo piece. And then we'll move to the bottom, close. Now we know what we have. So watch this. This is funny. We're going to go ahead and we're going to destroy this to get, dang it, you ain't supposed to do that. Sometimes it messes up. Basalt monolith, we move it to the battlefield. Oh no, that's right. That's right. We got to close the shovel, so it doesn't work out as well as we thought. But either way, a little 0/0 colorless artifact construct gets put into play. And this construct gets a +1 for 1, 2, 3. So it's a 3/3. But that really doesn't matter. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to protect Daggson next turn. Now, what we do is we destroy this token. You all Forsaken Monument. Move to battlefield. Now we have infinite mana once again. And we go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to draw our entire library. And then just, I want you to imagine that this is the library for a minute, because I'm sure you're like, what are you going to do now? You have no blue mana. Here's what you would do: is you could go Walking Ballista, and you could play the Walking Ballista and ping everyone to death. Let's say they counter that. That's absolutely fine, because then you can play Chromatic Orrery. Now you have infinite blue mana, and you can go ahead and play Thassa's Oracle and use all the counters to say no to any time they want to counter, which again they probably couldn't have countered the Walking Ballista anyways. But the point is, when you can draw your entire library, that's a win, guaranteed. So I seen what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and draw because I think it's good. Exile, non-artifact, non-land card. So we'll do that. We'll exile this, and then we're going to go ahead and do this for an island. Now we go throw him in because he's a 0. We'll go ahead and play Mana Vault, and we'll play Daggson. And I think it's going to work out great. Next turn, this is still tapped. What we're going to do is we're going to destroy Ornithopter. Now, at a time like this, it's dangerous to go ahead and get Basalt Monolith, because it might not work out. Okay, so it would probably be better actually to go Forsaken Monument. But the thing is like, for this to work, we're gonna have to get another creature. But the thing is now we've given ourselves extra mana when we tap for colorless. So it's probably better to go that route first, anyways. And yeah. I did not play a land, so we're going to go ahead and play that one, which we could technically tap for 2 now. We could tap that for colors, make it 4 and 5, but there's nothing that we can do. So next turn, not great. That stays tapped, moron. You've lost 2 life already. So now he's just sitting here and probably going to end up getting blasted. But things happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially. Not enough to be able to draw that yet. Next turn. So now, I mean, I guess I could just do it this way and make it this one. So now we have 2 artifact lands, which is good for when my stuff that, has artifact affinity or whatever comes in. But actually, it might have been better to get to copy that one in light of Forsaken Monument. But anyways, 2, and we're going to get colorless with this one as well. Oh, wait, no, we can't because it only does blue. So, oh, wait, this is still tapped. Oh, that's not good. So we can't do anything, which sucks, but stay tapped. I don't know why it doesn't stay tapped. But what we'll go ahead and do is we'll do 2, throw him in. I can search for a land card, put it on top of my library. Don't want it. Don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to go ahead and kill it with this. We're going to go ahead and go Basalt. Now we went infinite again. And we go 1, 2, 3, which draw cards equal the number of cards in your hand plus 1. I don't know if that's before or after, but we're going to say it's 2, which means we can draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Not great, right? It's not the greatest thing in the world. What we've got going on with this crap, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and with the infinite and blue, we'll play this one to throw him in to go. And that's the thing. Now we need something to get us to the win. You could always portal to Phyrexia if their board state's huge. Always keep that in mind. Anytime I'm doing this, I have the ability to pretty much wipe their board. I mean, they got to sack 3 creatures, and I can start putting them back on the battlefield on my upkeep. Kind of like this, though. We're going to play Mind's Eye. Why, you ask? Because whenever they draw a card, I can pay 1 and draw a card. And we have infinite mana. So basically, let's say we're playing 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Next turn. Boom. We can play whatever we want with our infinite mana. Problem is, we don't have a way to finish right now. But we'll destroy him and find a way. That's the thing. If you think long enough with this deck, you can always find a way. I'm going to go ahead and go the One Ring because we're really digging now that we've got our combo piece. Our artifact is of absolutely no help. We're going to play Mechanized Production. And copy what? What would we copy? What would we copy? I don't even know what we would want to copy, bro. There's really nothing that I would want to copy. I would just, 1, 2, 3, draw. Next turn. Play Solemn Simulacrum. And again, I don't have a maximum hand size because of that 1 card, just so you know. Play the 6, view all, get Blightsteel Colossus, move to hand, and shuffle with the infinite, we throw him in. And I'm not happy with the way this is working right now. But we could always Mystical Tutor. And what we would Mystical Tutor for is a Blue Sun Zenith. And then move to top of library, close, use that to draw it. And then we haven't played his ability yet. But we did play this, and then we played that afterwards. And that would have created a little construct. But even if it didn't, watch what I'm going to do. I wouldn't care. I would kill Blightsteel to fetch for Chromatic Orrery, move the battlefield. Now we have infinite blue mana and mill myself again. Walking Ballista, whatever, anything. Turn 8, not great. Let's just hit restart twice. And we'll go ahead and draw because this is good. And we'll go Ancient Tomb, Ornithopter of Paradise. I love that card. And then I love this little clown card. It's one of my favorite cards. It really is. We'll go ahead and go 3. See, this is the tough decision here. Really is. But I think I would want to go Solemn Simulacrum. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next turn. Lotus Petal. Good. We haven't seen that or any of the Moxes so far today. Just shocking, really. But watch this. Whenever another artifact with mana cost 3 or greater enters the battlefield, you create the 0/0 construct with it gets a 1/1 for each artifact. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3 Basalt Monolith. Then it's going to create the token. We're going to tap this and we're going to kill the token. Dang it, you're not supposed to be there. We're going to kill the token. And then we're going to go Forsaken Monument. Infinite there. So now we have infinite mana because it lets us add 4. Tap for 4. Leaves 1 floating, untaps it. So then we play infinite clown cars. An infinite, it's infinitely big now, essentially. Cool. That doesn't necessarily win the game, but it pretty much does. And then we could also, here's the options. We could destroy this, get Chromatic Orrery, which gives us infinite blue. It throws out another one of these little dorks. And keep in mind, it gets a +1/+1 for each artifact, the little dork that comes out. So he's infinitely big as well because we have infinite clown cars. And more than likely, someone will find a way to Wrath and destroy all these. And more than likely, these will get destroyed. But I like to play it out as if it didn't happen. So then we play this guy, and then I can tap an untapped artifact for a blue. I can shuffle my library, exile the top card. Until end of turn, you may play that card. Now, the cool thing is I have infinite mana, so I can exile. I can do this infinite times. Watch this. View top card. Move to exile. Well, we've already played one, so we can't. We just shuffled. How do you just move the top card to exile? We'll just put mill, I guess. So that one's nothing. Okay, so shuffle again, and we would just keep doing that. Or we'll just do it this way. This one would have been exiled. So what we would do is we could play it, and we would probably, because we haven't did this yet, we would tap him, destroy one of the clown cars, put in Chromatic Orrery, which gives us, here, I'll just show you. It's going to give us infinite mana of color. right? And so then when this pops up, I can just move it to battlefield, shuffle it. We would have exiled that. We can just move that in the battlefield as well. Shuffle it. This would have been exiled. It would be moved to battlefield as well. Shuffle it. This would have been the exiled one. We can move it to battlefield as well. Shuffle it. This would have been there, and there's no way that we would actually do that. That would be stupid because it would kill us. It would mill my whole library. But anyways, you see the point, and I can just keep doing that at infinite. But I've already got infinite clown cards, so I mean, we swung out and won. We killed everybody turn 4. Okay, this is not the way we would want to start at all. But I'm going to run it just to see what happens. And we happen to get lucky. In a tournament, I probably would not run it. But I just wanted to show you how the deck works and how it looks even when it messes up. So, Metalworker. Reveal any number of artifacts in your hand. Add 2 colorless mana for each card revealed this way. That's a fun card because we have one. We only have 2, which is unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and do it and reveal this one and this one. Giving me 4. That's right. Good counting. And wait a minute. Go ahead and put that one in. So I have 4. And we need a blue. So that plays it. Now we have 2 here, which is we can use for boom and then boom. And we'll go ahead and play it. And probably get like Cyclonic Rift. Now's where the fun begins. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, I'm like absolutely zoning out with this, but I'm going to finish this one and then be done. Recording? I am live. No one is watching though, because it's on my other channel. But I wanted to show Brooks how the deck works and how good it is. So basically, it's turn 4. I haven't laid a land yet, so I'll go ahead and lay a land. And what we want to do is we're probably going to tap that and reveal that and that and that, which gives us, you said it, 6 mana. And we'll go ahead and use that 6 mana to put him in for free. And we'll just go 1, 2 to play the reality chip. He's a combo piece, but instead we're going to kill Mr. Combo Piece to go and get a different combo piece. Now, we play Forsaken Monument because they think, oh, cool, he's just ramping. He's just making his colorless creature stronger, and it's an 8/8 on turn 4. That's scary. Oh, boy. But they don't know what's really coming because next turn, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play this because it's for a blue and sack. We can counter target instant or sorcery unless its controller pays 3, and it's turn 5. So if they're trying to counter something on turn 5, they probably won't have enough mana to pay the 3. They may though. But either way, we have Fierce Guardianship as well. Why am I saying that? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack this dork here and view all, and I'm going to put in, you guessed it, Basalt Monolith. It's turn 5. Now we have infinite mana. I play an infinitely large Walking Ballista, and he bing, 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 pings everyone to death for the dub. Oh, wait, they try to counter it. As I said, you can blue, sack it, no, or you control commander, you can pay it without paying its mana cost, counter target non-creature spell. So again, no, that's a dub. And then let's say it still doesn't work out. Next turn, I'm freaking Cyclonic Rifting anyways. And with these, honkers out here, it's probably a dub. And I would be playing this where I would be drawing 2 cards to their 1 card. So you're playing 3 people, I'm drawing 6. And it's back to my turn, and I fill my hand up, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because I'm infinite, I can play that one, draw all of my cards, play Chromatic Orrery, which gives me infinite blue, and then play Thassa and counter anything they try to stop or whatever. You get the picture. Or I could even play this, destroy the treasure vault, and play the one that says if you got the same amount of artifacts, or more than 8 artifacts, you win. So there's the way we can do it. Now, one more time, then we're done. I'm just showing you here. It does this a lot. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Urza Saga because we're gonna get our soul ring. Play this for 0. And we have nothing else we could play as of yet. And now we got mana screwed, but that's okay. Oh no. Okay, you would lose that game because you got mana screwed and I shouldn't have started with that. Now that's all mana. I'm not starting with that. All right. Just playing this last one. And it won't take me long. I'm going to fly through it. You got to exile this one for the Mox Diamond. Yeah, we got a lot of those in there. Hence why I said it's so expensive. And play the land. Now it's turn 3, so we would play Arcum Daggson. Boom. Now, oh no. So we would copy one of their creatures for 1, 2, for 3. Tap him, kill it for, you guessed it, Basalt Monolith. Okay. And now I didn't play a land? How dumb am I? How dumb am I for not playing a land? Anyways. So actually we would do it that way. We would do it this way because we could go blue, blue, power artifact, which gives me infinite, which lets me play Gilded Lotus. Okay. Next turn, Phyrexian Walker, tap, kill him. I don't know. I don't know what I would want. I guess I could go Portal to Phyrexia or something cool like that, I guess. But actually, I don't know. We'll just, since we got the infinite, we'll do it the right way. I can't remember the one that lets me draw cards. And keep in mind, I could be Winter Orbing and just shutting people down too. Those are all fun little options. So we would play Mind's Eye. And then I would go ahead and Cyclonic Rift or 1 blue, which, because of the infinite there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I've played a land, but I don't care at this point. Now what's going to happen is we're facing 3 people. We're going to pay 1 and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw 3 cards next turn. Now, oh no, that's a transmute artifact, not a power artifact. So I played it wrong. That's embarrassing. I apologize. That is embarrassing. You get the point. The deck slaps. The deck slaps. Sometimes it does this where you don't get any land, but I really don't see that actually happening very often. It did it again, but now I'll just, that would technically be there. And so I would have 2 lands. So I would play that. Draw, play, draw, flip, play, next. That. Probably end up drawing 2 cards from that next turn. Let me see how it does. Yeah, so let me know what you think. I have to quit now. This one was not good, though. This was not a good time, but probably, let's see, 1, 2. 1, 2. So probably go 1, 2, 3 because takes 2s off before it's that. Because it's got affinity to artifacts and draw 2, which I don't think I've played a land. So you'd play Ancient Tomb, and you'll play Mana Vault. One was technically floating next turn. And then you'd put him out, and then you would start the whole infinite run. Because he has Lightning Greaves, so basically I'll go 3, 4, boom, destroy him, find something, not really sure, Basalt Monolith or something, but it would take till next turn. So turn 7, we would be able to go infinite, which would result in playing Blightsteel, Chromatic Orrery, this one, and then I could Leveler and I could Thassa's. So, yeah. Actually, I wonder if I could have did it now, because I didn't really pay a lot of attention. So I probably would destroy it to get the Gilded Lotus. Yeah, and then you would Leveler, and then you would so I mean, technically, I could have won turn 6 if I was actually paying attention, but you get the idea. You get the idea. I got a little embarrassed with that one, but you get the idea.